Perfect. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Y'all tap the screen and let other people know that I'm live on today so that other people can come up in the room. For those of you that are new here, I am God is Just Be. I help people on their wellness journey in the areas of mind, body, and soul. I teach people how to eat right for your blood type. I teach them how to focus on the supplements and herbal potions that they need to decrease or pretty much get rid of inflammation in the body, to tone the organs, to actually nourish the organs with vital minerals, to help with weight loss, cheat codes to increase metabolism, to get rid of or clear brain fog, and a host of other different things. So I call myself a blood type connection catalyst because blood type connection doesn't start with just the things start with the things that you eat, and it goes on to connection as it pertains to finance and who you're mixing and matching with as it pertains to relationships too. Because there are only two blood types. There are those that are out there that are helping you win, and then those that are out there that's teaching you lessons based upon energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's pretty much all that we are. Just like in the Matrix, our food is energy, frequency and vibration. It is attuned to certain codings. Some foods that we put in our mouth is attuned to a coding that when it mixes with our blood, it causes a chemical reaction to cause our body to feel a sense of dis-ease and disharmony. That watermelon looks delicious. Hey, Sandra, it really is. Hey, Cleveland, thank you for being here. Hey, George, William, I appreciate you being here. Y'all tap the screen to let other people know that I'm live so we can get started. For those of you that are new here, is there anybody out here in listening land that has some type of inflammation? Any type of inflammation. Any type of inflammation. You would call it some type of disharmony. They have names for it. But do you realize it's all because of inflammation? Well, let's name some of them. Leaky gut, inflammation. Thyroid, inflammation. Kidneys, stones, inflammation. Anyone? Hey, Carolyn, thank you for being here. Anyone have an issue with losing weight? Anyone has eczema, psoriasis, the gout, Alzheimer's? Hey, Carol. Hey, Eula, is it Eula? Eula Davis. I like that. Hey, Jody, thank you for being here. Savannah, Joyce. Anyone? Anyone have something like simple as dandruff? Anybody got dandruff? Uncontrollable dandruff? What do you think that is? What do you think that is? Well, what is dandruff, y'all? Hi there, I'm perfect. Eureka, Hope. Thank you for asking me. I'm perfect. What do you think dandruff is? Anybody? Anybody have a clue what dandruff is? Keep in mind it's white. Is dandruff normal? Anybody? Hey, Carol. Hey, glute. Glute? Is it glute? Is anybody understanding where this white stuff is coming from? Why is it coming out of your head? Anybody know that? Is dandruff normal? Is menopause normal? Anybody? Is hot flashes normal? Do you have to get it? High blood pressure. How to get plaque out of my arteries. Hey, Butler. It depends upon your blood type. It depends upon your blood type. That's a broad question. And so when we ask those type of questions, and if I give you an answer, I could give you an answer based upon blood type B. But if you're not a blood type B, that answer gonna need to be tweaked a little bit because then it could cause more inflammation, more clogging of the arteries. That's why you drill down to blood type. So the first step for everybody is getting to know your blood type. But those things are not. I can't stop losing weight. I can't stop losing weight. Will I plateau at some point? My new lifestyle beginning in January. Oh, yeah. you reach a plateau point or state. You gonna stop. You gonna stop. That tends to happen when there's a drastic change or shift. To be honest with you, when I first started off my vegan journey, I lost weight, and people was like saying to me, "Are you okay?" I mean, it's the rudest thing to say or ask somebody, like, right? But that's what they asked me if I was on drugs or something, like what happened. Because letting go of all of the meats and all of the snacks and the high fructose corn syrup and the soft drinks that I was on, it just like shocked my system. It was used to having all of that fat and overabundance inside of it. But you stop. So for those of you, dead cells, menopause is the devil. Carol said menopause is of the devil. Anybody else believe that menopause is of the devil? So you're saying the dead cells is what this dandruff is? Carolyn says the dead cells is what dandruff is. Okay, so everybody has an overabundance of dead cells. So we have dead cells on our skin. Oh, okay. We have dead cells on our skin. Our skin sheds, and so some people's skin is dry and flaky, but some people is not. So why is our dry cells not the same looking way? Y'all ever ask yourself this kind of question? My wife would. I don't see anything on the site about the upcoming retreat. No, it's not there yet. The next one is January. The next one is January. I didn't post that there yet. Dead cells. Dead cells. Does anybody ask yourself these kind of questions, like why we reach a certain age when we can't balance our hormones no more? Why do I have this issue on my skin that's understood to be eczema or psoriasis? What could I do? Is there anything that you could do, or you just gotta live with this here stuff? Is there anything that you can do about the dry cells? Is there anything you can do about the inability to lose weight? Is there anything you could do about the protruding belly? Is there anything you could do about not being able to see clearly no more? What about that brain fog, though? What about me not being able to have an attention span longer than 3 seconds? Is there anything I can do? Anything? Anybody ever asked that? Is there anything I could do about these kidney stones? Is there anything that I can do about having irritable bowel syndrome? Is there anything I can do? That is the most important question. Yeah. Eureka says change of diet. Yeah. Hey, Butler. Eat fruits and vegetables, Eureka said. Yeah, but which ones though? Is there anything that I can do? So these are really good questions. These are really good questions. And so sometimes we'll see the answer could be from other people that are saying, oh, well, eat this fruit. So, okay, so Eureka, how about if you were to tell me all seeded fruit? Okay, that's getting it a little deeper. All seeded fruit. Okay, Carolyn says, I have dry skin because I take hot showers. I don't have dandruff. My hair is natural. Okay, that's perfect. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so back to this here, all seeded fruits. All seeded fruits. So if you were to tell me, well, you know what you need to do? You need to start eating mangoes. Mango got a seed. You need to start eating mango. And let's say, for example, you ate mango. You were blood type O, and you told me that, and I'm blood type B. And I'll be like, Eureka told me to eat these mangoes just as long as I have seeded fruit. So I'm going to get on these mangoes because they're supposed to be good for me. And then I ate the mango. I ate the mango for a whole month. The mango didn't do nothing for me because I'm blood type B. The mango for me was neutral. It had a seed though. It had a seed, and Eureka told me to stay with the seeded stuff. But I don't see no benefit here because mango is only neutral for me. But then I was like, you know what, Eureka, you on to something. So I'm gonna stick to the seeded stuff. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna try me a watermelon because something in my body just feels alive when I eat seeded watermelon. I can't have the ones without the seed. You right about that, Eureka. I'm gonna get the seeded watermelon. And not only that, when I get my seeded watermelon, I'm gonna put some gray Celtic sea salt on there because it got about 80 minerals, and I'm an energy being, so electrolytes matter for me. So I could get my electrolytes from my salt, my minerals from my salt, 3 forms of magnesium in my gray Celtic salt. Salt needs to have color. So I'm gonna listen to you, Eureka, and I'm gonna have seeded watermelon instead of the mango. Now, guess what? I'm thriving. Why is that? Because the watermelon was highly beneficial for my blood type. The mango was not. Both were seeded. One benefited me more than easy. I can actually eat a watermelon. Matter of fact, I'm on a fast. And so dinner today, lunch and dinner today, gonna be watermelon. I could actually eat watermelon and need no other thing. Watermelon with my Celtic salt and need no other thing. And I got hydration for this desert climate I'm in. I got minerals. I got 3 forms of magnesium. I got some zinc. I got some iron going on up here. I got my life force in my meal right here. When I'm hungry, my body ain't looking for no donut. You don't really want no donut. Your eye and your mouth, your taste buds want that donut, but your body don't. Hey, Robin, thank you for being here. Eureka says the watermelon is good for blood flow. You see where I'm going here? So we begin to ask ourselves these type of questions. No matter what disharmony or dis-ease we're talking about, there's an underlying issue that there is some flow that ain't going on, some oxygen that ain't being delivered in some form or area of the body, some maybe overproduction of mucus in some area of the body. You could call it bronchitis issues when it's like in your lungs, mucus, no flow. You could call it arthritis when it's in your muscles and bones. Acids, no flow of mineral, lack of mineral, vital minerals that if we knew according to our blood type, we could be providing it within ourselves by giving it to ourselves in our food, in our meals. On my website right there, saltoftheearthpub.org, I have meal plans, weight loss cheat codes, personalized blood type connection courses that's got to be off sale in 2 days. If you miss that one, then you really missing a treat there. But I cater everything on my website as it pertains to blood types. Why is this important though? Because our bloodline is our ancestors' line, our footprint to our DNA. It's the mother and father that we should be honoring so our days can be long. If you are here and underneath the sound of my voice and go to my website, the first button on the website, the red one right here, it says, how do I find out my blood type? If you're here and you don't know your blood type, that's really where you should start. If you're here and interested in what I'm saying here, that's where you start. You find out what your blood type is because it is so important. You not knowing your blood type can cause you a lot of issues in the physical reality because you should know at least the generals about your blood type. You should know that if you have that rare blood type, that when you go to the doctor, they just sifting of your blood and taking it and they're using it for medicine because your blood can be given to every other bloodline in the physical reality. You should know that. Doctors shouldn't have that leverage on you that they know and you don't know. You should know that. You should know that you're an electric being and you need food that electrifies your body. You should know that. This is the bare minimum. You should know that. You should know at least a fruit that's highly beneficial, a juice that's highly beneficial for your blood type. You should know that. You should know one food that's highly beneficial that will ignite you. You should know that. You should know your supplements for your blood type. Yes, I said herbal supplements, so plant-based herbal supplements that give you life, that will destroy fat for you. You should know that. You should know the way that you're supposed to be working out as it pertains to your blood type. Do you need intense workout or do you need mindfulness only? You should know that because everybody don't work out the same way. You should know your sexual compatibility as it pertains to blood type. The people that you marry in and out, this is what equally yoked is all about, bloodlines. You should know that. You should know your sex drive. And if you have a high peak sex drive or low peak sex drive, you should know that, especially before you intertwine with somebody who does not. You should know that because that's a recipe for disaster. If you are intertwining in a relationship with somebody with a high sex drive and you're the one with the low one and and they're going to want something that you ain't even having the ability to provide. You should know that. And because you're not high in the sex drive, you should know how to clean up your organs in a way that you have your juices flowing if you are in a relationship, because nobody don't want to be in a relationship by themselves. You should know that. Thank you. I never knew I should know my blood type. There you go. So it's very, very important. Very, very important. See, sometimes, and I don't want to say sometimes, all the time, there's levels of people, like we'll call it like prey and predator, kind of like, right? And so when you don't know these things about yourself, you can be others' prey. Where they are taking the circumcised tips of the penis off of you, where they're taking your placenta off of you, or from between you and the unborn, in the born child, and using it as medication. Because it's so powerful, but you don't know. Girl, take that. That's strange. You should know that. You should know what bloodline you are, because yours is going to be the rarest and the most richest, and the one that they'll call on the phone. Hey, you think you want to come on down and donate some blood? You should know why they're calling you. You should know that. Yeah, you should know that. You should know. You should know if you're the long-lived bloodline. You should know that. This isn't an effort to getting to know yourself, because getting to know yourself is getting to God. If you know the lyrics of other songs of rappers and stuff, and you don't know your bloodline, you don't know the supplements that you need to thrive, you don't know your sea vegetables that you need pertaining to your blood type, shame on you. You don't know how to reverse menopausal type issues. You don't know how to clear yourself from erectile dysfunction. You don't know how to get your hair to grow back. You don't know how to get energy. You don't know what workout. You should know these things, because this is getting to know God. You said before you came forth in physical form that you were going to go on a journey to get to know yourself. Remember? Or did you forget that too? You should know that. You should know that. My kid is in front of me. Oh, I'm so happy. Sasha got her kid. Sasha got her kid. And the kid is just, is really inexpensive. It's under $10 for the kid. When you get the kid, I think it's about $8. When you get the kid, you just sit down, you prick your ring finger, you get little droplets of blood and put it on a card. You mix the blood droplets with a little bit of water. The plasma in your blood going to form an image on the card, and it's going to show you on the chart which image. You put your image in alignment with the chart image, and you find out which one is you. And when you find out your blood type, now you're empowered. Oh, I'm an O. Oh, I'm an A. Oh, I'm an AB. Oh, I'm a B. And not only that, now you can get educated on everything that I offer on my website, because I could tell you or teach you why you think a certain way. Why you about ego? Why you so driven like that? Or why you a people pleaser? Because it's in your blood. That's why. You should know that. Why you have such a high sex drive? You should know that, because you the one with the highest sex drive among all other blood types. Why when you get angry, you need a certain delivery in a way to come out of your anger. Why some people need hugs and other people need time away, and you need this certain aspect. Why do you show that you like a person this here way? Because of your bloodline. Oh, all other bloodlines do that too. Everything is in the blood, y'all. It's in the blood. We've been for umpteen years talking about, oh, the blood, oh, the blood, oh, the blood done sign my name. Can't you see? Can't you see what the blood has done? Oh, the blood done sign my name. And all this ball has been your blood. Oh, the blood of Jesus. I'll put the blood of Jesus on them. but it's been your blood. Your blood that the Christ conscious one in that allegory text was talking about you to transform, it's been your blood. But you've been tainting your blood. You've been tainting your bloodline. You've been tainting your bloodline so much to now you have disease and disharmony. Now you ain't in flow. Now you got brain fog because your blood tainted. Now you got erectile dysfunction. You got menopausal issues. You got eczema. You got psoriasis. You got the gout because it was all about you purifying your blood, but you tainted it instead because you didn't know yourself and you wasn't daring to get on a journey to get to know yourself. You were saying things like, oh, we only live once. Oh, I'm going to just give it to Jesus. Not realizing that the biblical text was about you, a story to you, from you, about you, for the day that you decided to go to the wedding and turn water into wine. Symbolic of you renewing your blood. Has that day ever come? Is today that day when you're going to find out about your blood? Renew your blood. Renew your mind. And stop thinking that you got to wait for things outside of you when life is happening through you. Life is happening through you. This is why when people begin to change their diet, they become conscious, they become woke, because guess what? They renew the blood. Because it's power and life and death in that blood. This is why your blood is worth so much. You go to other different countries and stuff, and they're trying to take some of your organs and your blood, and they're doing blood baths and stuff with this powerful blood. You talk about that in the little conspiracy theory type things. How some certain people just doing blood baths with blood. Why they got blood on their face? You ever thought about that? You ever asked that question? Why they got blood? Other people's blood. Was their blood not strong enough? Why they didn't put their blood on their face? Why they gotta go sacrifice other people? Why in the biblical text they was talking about sacrificial offerings all the time? Why they was killing the animals and stuff? Why was it certain animals that you can eat and certain animals that you couldn't eat? Do you think that was about the blood too? Why in church we talk about the blood of Jesus? Why we gotta put the blood on? Why do we have to drink on what is it, first Sunday, the last Sunday? I ain't been to church in a minute. But on one of them Sundays, you go up and then you eat a cracker, symbolic of a body, a dead body. And then we swallow in the little grape juice, symbolic of some blood, the blood of somebody else. And so we're going to put the blood of somebody else symbolic, and we're going to imagine that we're drinking something that's supposed to be somebody else's blood. And we're going to mix that blood with our blood because we're drinking it. And so what is going to do to our blood? You ever thought about these kind of questions? Or is this my mind? Your blood has memory. Just in case you ain't never asked that question, I'm here today to tell you, your blood has memory. Your blood has memory. It has the ability to awaken you to your dormant DNA, your Christ consciousness within. Your land that's flowing with milk and honey. You only get there when you ask these type of questions. And if you are on this live, you didn't ask because you wouldn't have reached the live. Because ask and you shall receive. Knock and a door shall be open. Here I go with the answer that you've been asking about. It's in your blood. So now what are you going to do? What are you going to do about your health? What are you going to do to renew your mind? What are you going to do to renew your blood? How are you going to take care of your blood? How are you going to get your life force back by purging your blood from dis-ease and disharmony? How? What are you going to do today? You're going to find out the fruits and the vegetables and nuts and seeds and herbs and legumes for your blood type on my website. You're going to find out how you think and how you respond on my website as it pertains to blood type connection courses. How you can actually seduce and manipulate the energy in the matrix because you know blood lines and blood types, and you can seduce and manipulate them. You can befriend them and you can use them, because in the biblical text it says you should be using your enemy as your footstool, your reflections or your people in your simulated environment that you should be using. Once you lift yourself up and find out that you really the one that running the show, you use them in the effort to be drawn everything that you need. It says in the biblical text, if I be lifted up, I will draw all things to me. So now because your mindfulness is up to par and you know who you are and what flows in your body, then all your reflections are going to meet your needs that you are wanting to meet. Relationship, business needs, they're just going to be coming to you. It ain't like you're going to be running behind saying, hey, could you help me? No. All you got to do is know who you are and send the signal through thought of the things that you want, and they come knocking at your door. I just wanted you to have this. I don't know why, because I'm not this type of person, but I want you to have this. And he was like, oh, I was just thinking about owning such and such. Thank you so much. And you say, oh my God, wasn't that a blessing? Yeah, but guess who created you through mindfulness? Once you begin to know your superpower that lies in your blood, you could be and do half anything. Whatever you put your mind to, I'm trying to tell you. But it takes you knowing who you are first. It takes you understanding your blood. It takes you wanting to be on a journey to begin to at least seek the knowledge that has always been within you. It ain't out there. It's in here. It's been in here, and it's been waiting for you to wake up to it. Yeah, Kay. Hey, Goddess K Love. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Hey, B. Thanks for the information. I didn't know that. Well, we learn new things each and every day. So true. I'm always being challenged and thinking how I can take care of this avatar body and keep my spirit alive. Yes. I love your ministry. I got a ministry. Yeah, I guess so. Well, a little congregation. We all have a ministry. We all have a ministry. We all have a congregation. And it is heartfelt to me that you all that support me and listen to my lives. It is heartfelt to me to know that you all have a ministry too. And my overflow is pretty much preparing you for your ministry, because I already see you all in flow. Like the Sandras, the Miss Cecilias of the world, the Bakiba, the Stevens of the world, the Tias of the world, the V's of the world, just even the Crystals of the world, the people that come and support me just by name, that just comes off the dome. I see y'all already in flow. Miss B and Soul, Coach Renee, I see you already. Speaking to others and healing others. Raw, I see you all already. And so you're learning from me, but I feel humble for you being here because I see who you are. I'm talking about the wholeness of you, the totality of you, the Christ consciousness within you that's just at the door saying, oh, if he or she just would let me out. If he or she would just get to know themselves just a little bit more, I'm just going to show them their gratefulness, their passion, their power, their substance, their wholeness. I just want to, that's what the soul, because the soul just wants expansion. That's what the soul will be saying. Like, we almost there. And that's a beautiful thing, because some people, you look up in their eyes and their soul be looking weary. It's so lost. You ever looked at somebody's eye and their soul just looks so lost and weary? It's almost like it's screaming to you, eyeball to eyeball. It's like, get me out of here. It's not looking too well. You know, it's almost like there's a little girl, a little boy up in there. They're like, it's tormenting here. But they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Hey, Lioness. You another one. Ladybug. You another. So glad you are my reflection. They don't understand. Yeah. Look, they say cannibal. Yeah. We could think about cannibalism, and we could think about the negative of it. But I'm speaking of the power of it. There's always going to be two sides. Yeah, you could say cannibalism is, eating other bodies. Yeah. But you don't. On the positive end, you don't have to partake in that. All you got to do is renew your blood, and that doesn't take. Then you don't have to really renew it by eating animals, dead animals. You don't even have to do that. You could use your herbs and the spices and the fruits and the vegetables and the nuts and the legumes and your supplements that are necessary for your body. I don't teach no one way, because I understand that I'm teaching with different blood types. There are some blood types that need that substance because they're hunters. They're the old blood types. And so they thrive off of meat. But I just want you to understand, even the meats that the O's type have to eat to consume, they're necessary, but they're in alignment with them O's blood line. And so it doesn't taint their blood. The meats that the bees consume is necessary so it don't taint their blood. And that's how they still thrive. See, we get to a point where we want to say, if we done went to that place where we stopped eating meat, we want to tell everybody, hey, guys, let's not eat that animal. It's not the just thing to do. But guess what? Oh, it's God here. So God, source energy, gave us a matrix that have coding in it that some people thrive highly with this, some people thrive highly with that, some people thrive without this, and some people thrive without that. And so, but it's all here. So that way, it ain't no one way to do nothing for everybody. Because everybody can't do the same thing and thrive. But it empowers you when you know your blood type. It empowers you to know the food list for your blood type, the meal plan for your blood type, the personality for your blood type, the job for your blood type, the sex drive for your blood type, and so forth and so forth, because now you know you. It ain't about everybody. It's about, remember in church, it said, there may be one. The doors of the church is open. It's about you. It's about you joining in a union with yourself. Getting to know the I am within yourself. Getting to know what your blood needs. And so when you get there, when you turn around and you want to be of service to other people, you could only be of service to the other people that are in alignment with your blood type. So if I wanted to be in service based upon my blood type, I'll really only be talking to bees because I'm a bee. But because I'm in tune with my inner being, who's in tune with infinite intelligence and knows all, now I can talk to other blood types too. I can talk to the other blood types too because I know them only because I know myself. Because I went in myself to get to know myself. And I sat with myself. And I did my shadow work with myself. And I have ears and now I can hear. So now I'm in tune and now I can help the O's. And I don't limit my message to just no bees. Because that'll really only be limiting me to 10% of the United States population if I only talk to bees. And bees are so creative and so busy minded that they probably don't always show up because they are oracles in the physical reality and they have to be of service. That's their position here. But I wouldn't be able or wouldn't know that had I not first sat with myself and got to know me. You see where I'm going here? This is about you empowering you. You knowing what helps you thrive. And then you can circle back and you help your mother. You help your father. You help them elders and their latter days. So their latter days could be the better days of their life. By knowing that there's power in the blood. Like we got to make sense of this. We cannot be eating just for this tongue no more. We got to give this avatar body the thing that it needs to thrive. Come on, mama. Come on, daddy. Come on, children. Get on board. Because if I don't leave you this essence, I've left you no thing. I can leave you money, but guess what? What's going to happen with money if them children sick? How they going to enjoy it and spend it? What's going to happen to that property if nobody going to go oversee it if you leave them property and say, well, what? And they don't, they're in a wheelchair. They can't get there. Like, what? You got to think about those things. Your health is really your true wealth. And within this shrewdness of wealth comes your mental clarity and your Christ consciousness at the same time. So why not take care of the health, the body, the mind, the well-being in here? No, not out there. In here. Invest in here. Focus on in here. This is really important, y'all. This is important as each year you get older and older. That should heighten a level of wisdom within your body. A level of wanting to try and dare to be or do or have something different. It should ignite in you some type of bucket list. Like, okay, I'm going to take care of my health. and I'm going to take care of my hair now, maybe this year, or maybe I'm going to implement this here, I'm going to study this here about myself. As you get older, it becomes like so simple. Life becomes so much simple because you're wiser now, and you want the simple things, and you value different things. It ain't about maybe the fast car and the outfit fits and all of the makeup in the wall. It becomes about maybe bird watching. It becomes about how beautiful the sky and the stars and the moons, and about the relationships that you have with beautiful people and family. And it becomes about health, and it becomes about what I'm leaving behind. What is my legacy? How does my heart feel? What does my mind focus on? It becomes about you and the really important things. And one of the most important things is your bloodline. It's your lifeline. It's your soul essence. I receive and I accept. Yeah, accept that. That is definitely for you, my keeper. Because I see your gift. I see. Y'all don't realize I'm a seer yet. I see. I have eyes and I see. I see who you really are. I see those who struggle, who just watch me, ain't did nothing yet. Just watch it. Oh, you doing da. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. They ain't trying nothing. And I see that. I don't judge that, but they come back over and over and they ain't do nothing. But I also see the ones that are really true and truly doing the work. I see that. I also see the one that I know that it is not their lifetime. I see that. It's okay. Hey, how you doing? Bless your heart. I know it's not your lifetime. I see that. I see that. I see the ones that come over here that just want to have content for their little page over there because they got only that one little light. I see that. I know that. I'm a seer. I'm not braggadocious about my gift, but I'm a seer. And I know where the people that frequently visit me, I know where these people are going on their journey. Because I see that. Remember, I told you about type B. That's the oracle. The oracle, no. Don't think the oracle, no. Come on now. The oracle, no. The oracle comes forth to be the balancer in the physical reality. And she often been through hell and back. But she came out realizing that she's God. And so her gift to mankind is letting mankind know, hey, hold up. You God too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You Neo, the O-N-E. Yeah, you the one. Yeah, you the one. But you got to save yourself. I have everything on my website available for you to help you to save yourself, to get you some mental clarity, to clear up that fog, to understand who you are. Remember, you done did this already. You're just trying to figure out why you did it. So I just help to create the path and flow so you can just figure out why you did it, understand yourself, and thrive, and to create your heaven right here on earth. Because it ain't nowhere else. It's right here, God. Your kingdom is nigh, God. Right here on earth, in your mind. But you got to let this mind be in you first. You got to understand your thoughts and the way that you do think. You got to understand you can't afford to manipulate energy. And so what greater way to manipulate energy is to not know who you are and to get into the unfoldment of who you are and then activate your superpower. That's what you came for to do. The oracle really does know. Yeah. We really appreciate you. I appreciate you too. What's the A gift? Everybody have a different gift that we come forward to bring. I write out the gifts in the PowerPoint of the blood type connection course. I've actually shared the gifts before. I've shared the gifts before online. On this blue course right here, it's a smaller course where it tells you all of your gifts. It tells you your shadow work. It tells you everything about your bloodline. It says, I am my blood type course, the connection to connect right back by my blood type for success in love, money, career, sex, family. Know thyself. I am my blood type. This blue one right here, it'll tell you everything about your blood type. It'll tell you your jobs. It'll tell you your sex drive. It'll tell you your gift you came forth to bring, your purpose in the physical reality. It tells you everything about you. But it depends upon you being ready. The course is fire, Sandra says. Sandra actually has the bulk course that's on sale for $99 right now, which is going to be the cheapest it's going to ever be on sale for, and it's only lasting 2 more days. Sandra has this blue course plus the herbal remedies for healing any type of ailment you're supplementing, which is included in this white button underneath the blue one. The white one is like the master course. The blue is just a mini course of getting to know yourself. That's just a tailspin thing. So when we do the master course and the white one, that's like your bloodline specific herbs, your foods, your meal plan, your herbal potion, your personality, your sex drive, your partner, your shadow work, everything is in there. They even have phone templates, calendars up in there, journals up in there, everything that you need to help you thrive in the physical reality. Everything. I wish if I were younger and I was one of y'all, I wish I would have known this. Instead of going out here marrying out of bloodline, aka being unequally yoked, I would have been able to. Y'all talk about, how they talk about vetting partners. Man, if you vet by blood type, you win. Vet by blood type, do that. You win. Because you will find out what you like, personality wise. You'll know your job. You won't be spending years on a job. I spent 22 years on a job, feeling certain ways about being there, but then realizing as it pertained to my blood type, understanding why my mind was so at dis-ease with being there. Because it wasn't the job for me pertaining for my blood type. This is the job for me. For me, as it pertains to my blood type, I need to be in flow with my gift, or I'm never going to be happy. And that's in my blood. Different things like that. We're suffering because we don't know the knowledge of self. We're suffering because of this here. On jobs, in relationships, with sex, wondering, I wonder why I don't like to have sex like that. And don't want to tell nobody. Or I wonder why I'm promiscuous and I could hump on the wall. Just wondering and thinking you're crazy or different. No, it's in your blood. You ever wondered about that? What if you are that freaky deaky blood type? Do you know what the freaky deaky blood type is? Do you know that's a thing? Yeah, vet your whole life by blood type. Don't have no blood type around you that don't serve you. Because that's why you're not going to thrive in business if they are. If you get one of them chaotic blood types that you are supposed to be learning only from, and you sign them up with business, like say for instance, you do a contract with them, do you know that business gonna crumble? Just like you marry into that certain blood type. That's why divorces are what they are. Because the bloodline, in the biblical text, it would tell him, don't marry into that bloodline. Remember that? One of them was dying. I forget who the name was in the Bible. Who was dying. He was telling his son, whatever you do, on his deathbed, whatever you do, don't marry into that bloodline. Why is that? You ever asked yourself that? Well, I did. Because when I was 12 years old, I was in church. And I read the Bible over 30 times. My mom was really strict with us, y'all. I read the Bible over 30 times trying to figure out who are these people. Because the people sounded like some hard-headed black people that I knew as a little girl. I'm just being honest. They just sound like hard-headed black people, them little Hebrew Israelites and stuff that I was reading about in the Bible. And I kept reading. I didn't understand the biblical text, because I was still young. But as a little girl, I would say, I'm going to figure this Bible out. Because I don't want to be like these people in church that I had to go to every day, seemed like it. These people in church really need to find out what's really going on, because I don't think they get the message right. That's what I was saying as a little girl at 12 years old. I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to figure this thing out about blood. Like, why they killing animals? Why they put the blood on the door seal, and those people that was underneath that blood covenant was protected? There's something going on with the blood. I said that. I actually said, when I grew up, I don't want to be like these people in church. I want to be far from this because something is missing. These people have some type of ignorance or something that they ain't doing. And I used to go sleep by these ladies' houses in the church because my mom was an evangelist in the church, and I would sleep by the pastor's house, and the little girls was just I don't know, the pastor's children was like the fastest, nastiest, messiest little children that I ever met in my life. Like, right? I ain't being ugly. It just was what it was. And so outside of church, people were just different. And then when I go to church, they just be holy rolling. And then in not church, they just different person. But but I was an usher, and so I would sit there, because I had to throw the little cape on them with the ladies when they fell out in the Holy Ghost. And I would sit there and I would listen to what they were telling the apostles and the pastors and stuff about their struggles. The same struggles that they had that were crying about in the church. I just saw them at home. Like, say, for example, they was crying about their health, but I just saw them at home. They ate like crap. They ate some stuff that me at 12 years old, I didn't want to eat because I was like, I don't know what that is. And so I began to put two and two together. It's about the blood. It's about their mindset. These people on rinse and repeat. These people ain't changing nothing about themselves. They're just trying to put their bills and their problems and their sickness and disease in the Bible when they go to church, and they're gonna say, give it to Jesus. But they're yet suffering and they ain't changing nothing. They're stiff-minded people. These people remind me of these people that I read about in the Bible. Because see, my mama never let me go nowhere. She never let me go nowhere. She never let me do anything. Oh my God. I never, let me tell you, I never used to go to pep rallies. I go outside for a walk to the front store and my mom's looking for me. She was very overprotective. Very, very, very. So all I had time to do was to go to school, go to choir practice, go to something at the church, go on a church vacation for the summer, Bible study. It's just camera girl, the pastor's assistant, go home, clean my room, read the Bible. That was pretty much my life. Yeah, that was pretty much my life. Because my life was around church people so much. I just wanted to understand. And I also said this one last thing. I'm gonna tell you. My mom already know this now. So for you church folks that still follow me, that be telling my mama on me, grow up. I'm gonna say this last thing. I said, when I grow up, I don't want to be like these people. I don't want to be no pastor. I don't want to be in this church. I'm gonna get my butt up out of my mom's house, and I'm gonna get to know myself. Because I think religion missing something. I think the people that's supposed to be rightly dividing the word of truth ain't dividing it as it pertains what is true to them. I said that, and I meant that. And I did that. And I did that research. And that's why I'm a blood type connection catalyst. Because I'm saying everybody is different from mindset, by blood type, by the things that they can't eat, by their will, by their ignorance or lack of knowledge. Or we're all different in so many ways. But one thing is for sure that we all have in common, that we all connected to the source, the all, infinite intelligence. And we all have the innate ability to tap into source energy. It's different routes that we go to get there, but you got to choose one day which God you gonna serve. The one that ain't serving you because it's ignorance, it's low frequency, it's rinse and repeat of this ease and disharmony. It's a rinse and repeat of a lifestyle that you ain't even signed up. It's go to work, come home, eat something, rinse and repeat. Or you're gonna have a good quality of life, well-being, being able to manifest and create the life that you desire, being able to understand or know at least that you could be, do or have anything that you put your mind to. Being able to understand the blood that flows inside of you and the ability to activate your dormant DNA through it and see beyond this here two eye, but see with your first eye, your old seeing the eye. See that you have an inner being that's assisting you in your physical reality. It's assisting you by your something said voice that you hear, or that gut feeling that's embedded in you, in your soul solar plex. That gives you a gut feeling, gut and brain being intertwined. This is why you have gut feelings, because you are connected to that 99.999% of all there is. But it takes you first taking care of your avatar. Because if you disrespect this avatar, you're going to be like the ones that be like, where is God? Was God available during slavery? Yeah, but they have people with an ignorant mindset that was so low that they couldn't hear God. They couldn't hear their own essence, their own inner being that they stem from. Getting to know yourself is aching to get into know God. It ain't getting to go to church to know Him. It's getting to know you. Because God is you. You're an expression of God. God made man in the likeness of Him, of it. You're it in physical form. Just like God create, you create. Just like God can manifest worlds. This is a recreation of this world. Do you not know that? This is a recreation. We always have been, always will be recreated over and over and over and over and over. That's what we're doing. That's what we are. We're just energy. And so we create simulated environments and realms to go into, to learn of ourselves, to manipulate energy. That's it. That's it. You ain't come here to work a job. You come here to work on you. Don't forget that part. The job is about occupying till you come into the knowing of you. But don't think you came here to be no service operator, no construction worker, no garbage man. No. That's an occupying thing. You must first get to know you. You. Please, anyone, pray for us. And if led, help with a meal. Single mom. Teach. Hey, Ladybug. Thank you. Yeah. CA, conjure up that energy that you use to type, that request for help as a single mom, and conjure up that energy of asking yourself, what does it look like? What does it look like for me to be empowered as a single mom? Who am I? What if I'm a multiplier? What if I'm living the life of abundance right now? Begin to ask yourself those type of questions that quantum jump to being free from the struggle that we, and I'm not being ugly here, we cause unto ourselves because our mind did. We cause ourselves to get into low frequency because our mind been thinking about low frequency, and then guess what? The blessings of God are yea and amen, so shall it be. So just like you thought yourself to get into that situation, you could thought yourself about in that situation. Thought, consciousness is running this round, CA. Thought and consciousness. So thought yourself, or should I say, think yourself up out of that rut, just like you thought yourself in that rut. Because you're your savior ultimately. So if you don't get no money from this little cash app that you done came through with, if you don't get no money, you're right about that. Abundance isn't always material. You're right. If you don't get no money on the cash app that you left, put some money in your own internal cash app of your mind, of your state of being, because you're the asset here. Your mindfulness is the asset here. Think abundant thoughts. Ask abundant questions. That's the start. Because if that cash app gets zero, your thought, if you're negative frequency, you're going to say, oh man, nobody will never want to help me. I ain't going to never get up out of this rut. And if you go there with them thoughts, you're going to create tomorrow with no money, and then tomorrow with your money, and you're going to keep on coming to people's lives just asking for money. And they're going to keep on ignoring you. See how the creation could go down or it could go up? So create, the most empowering thing you could do is create a better thought by asking yourself a better question so you can get yourself and save yourself out of that rut. Hey, Royal. Yeah, Rick. CA over here too. So true. So many ways. Okay. Anyway, my mother didn't let me go nowhere either. You know what? Miss Grateful, you me. You're just me. All the way. I gotta go nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. How many people? They only got a couple of people up in here. Okay, it ain't too many people. My mom was so strict. My mom would actually, I would go to the store. My mom would say stuff when I come from the store, like, I can take you to the doctor. and find out if you're doing the do. I'm like, in my virgin mind, I'm like, what? Doing what? To the doctor. I just want to go get some potato chips. Yours too, Katina. Oh my God. Yours too, Win. I got a bunch of my reflections up in here. I'm like, what? I want to go get some potato chips. I was like, well, come on, let's go to the doctor. I don't know. Let's go. So you can get out of my room. Like, what? Lady, I've been in church all week long. Nobody probably don't even know I have legs. My dress is all the way to my ankle. What is you talking about? But that's the kind of stuff that she was saying, because she was so overprotective of her daughters, of her children, and just wanted us to kind of like wait, to have boyfriends or get married with her, because she married young, and I could understand she was projecting. But honestly, I ended up being the first one. Your mom was a minister, right? Yeah. Yep. She was a minister. She still is. I have stories. I bet you do. And to be honest with you, I'm the baby from my father. My mother still had other children from another man, but I was the first one to do the do, because she was hardest on me, because at that time I was a baby. I was the first one. Oh, well, I guess I probably wasn't the first one to do the do, but I was the first one to have a baby. I gave her first grandchild, is what I'm trying to say here. And but I married and stuff, and I was, I wasn't out there ever. I wasn't even that type of person. But I'm saying that because when I met my first love, my ex-husband, and I did the do, I was like, this is why my mama didn't want me to do this. And it almost was like I did the do because my mama kept telling me, don't do the do. Like she was just on guard for me doing the do. So the day that I did the do was because, let me go see what my mama talking about. So now as a mother, I'm saying that because now as a mother, I learned from that experience. And what I learned is in my son's life, I don't get on no side of don't do that or don't be with her, because I understand children, they wanna go and do the things in life that they want to do, and they don't want the rebuttal. And sometimes you could be for something and that child be opposite just because you're for it, or you're against something and that child will be for it, because they just want to kind of like live their own life without being ruled by their parents. And so sometimes we being overbearing. That's why I'm not overbearing with my children. When we be so overbearing with our children, we're not really winning. The best thing to do is to tell them, look, I'm here for you no matter what you choose. But hey, let me tell you this here experience. If you choose this might happen based upon my experiences. Or if you choose that might happen. You just choose wisely. I just want you to know the game. I just want you to know, what could be the outcome of both of them things. But hey, that's your life. You live it the way you want. You come to me, and I'm here for you no matter what you choose. I think that's the best approach as far as parenting is concerned. So that's what I do with my children. But maybe my mama used to be out there like, I'm like, what? Smell what? And how did the doctor gonna know? She wanted to look, and I'm like, lady, you're doing too much. They just didn't know how to communicate. Yeah, because you got to thinking back, their parents used to beat them, used to hunt them down, and they were married off younger. My mom got married at 14 years old to my daddy. And so she was just lack of communication and upbringing put you in that situation. So I could understand it. And so we are the ancestors right in our wrong. So then in my journey now, I don't beat my children. In the effort of raising them, I never beat them. Well, I used to spank them prior to me getting, thinking of it. And I was like, I'm not gonna whip my children no more because I struggle. My mom used to get extension cords and whip my butt. You know what? In the tub, right out the tub while I was wet. And she would get the extension cord from the phone, but now looking back, I understand, they were beat. And you kind of like do what you were taught. And so that's how I became conscious, just trying to right the wrongs. Like, man, I think my mama lacked communication, so I'm gonna learn how to communicate more effectively. I think my mama was beating me a little too hard, so I ain't gonna beat them no more. I ain't beat my children. And then I would go to the doctor's office, and then my children would be crying about all of the shots and stuff. And I'm like, and my mom was like, "You gotta get them the shots." I'm like, "But why?" And she didn't understand why, and then I didn't understand why. And I'm like, "No, I think we're not gonna get these shots. I think you're gonna be all right." I think so. I started to just do everything that my mom and the elders had no idea why they was doing. If they didn't have a reason that was good logic, I wanted to do the opposite way because I felt like them elders were screwing some stuff up. And that's what helped me wake up. I did everything that they wasn't doing. Like, none of y'all were eating healthy. Do you know what healthy eating is all about? Mm-mm. We just eat this because grandma cook it. Because, grandma could cook some mean beans or whatever. Like, but is this healthy though? Oh, I ain't eating that crap no more. I'm lying. And so I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, coming up and changing all of the dynamic of this with all this soul food and these people around me saying that I'm no longer black and I think they're going to take my black card. I'm like, look, you can take this black card away, because if this black card means that I'm going to be ignorant, if this black card going to mean that I'm going to be obese and I'm going to be in religion with this closed mindset, take that damn card away. Take it. I ain't got to be part of your black. I want to be part of my inner being. That's the only thing I want to be part of. Don't sign me up for nothing if it ain't got nothing to do with my soul expansion. Yeah. See, if it don't make sense to me, I'm out. Yeah, you can't do it no more. If it don't make sense, girl, bye. We ain't doing that. And that's who I am today. If it don't make sense for my soul expansion, if it don't feel good, if you don't have me in a good environment, if I don't feel free, if I don't feel alive and creative, and feel like my inner being is saying yes, don't call me in, because I ain't coming. Hindsight made sense now that I'm older. Yeah. You're right. So do I mail my card back to you or keep it? Wait, I'm thinking, wait. Do I mail my card back to you or keep it? No, you can keep it. You're talking about your elder at home kit? You can keep it. For a moment, I thought you were saying, should I mail my black card back to you? No. And I hope that ain't what you're trying to say. But if it's your elder card, you keep your elder card for your blood type. But if it's your black card that you're talking about, now that's funny. No, but I don't want your black card either, babe. Hey, Kristen, I don't want your black card either. Keep all your cards, babe. But no, it's for you to get to know your blood type. And so everything that's on my website is in alignment for blood type. So now when you order your meal plan, when you order the course, when you order your weight loss cheat code, when you want to get to know your personality and your jobs and everything that's at the top of the screen, now you know your blood type, and now it's personalized to you to pick on the one when you go to check out. So say, for example, you wanted the herbal, the Eat Right for your blood type meal plan. It looks like this here, and it has a code of the blood, in the picture of the blood type. Well, when you scroll down to put it inside of your cart, right here, it says choose option. So choosing an option, now you would choose your blood type as the option, so you could get that particular meal plan for your blood type alone. And so you won't get a general meal plan. It'll be one personalized for you, for your health, for your blood, for you to thrive. And so then those foods, when you eat them, your blood and the food is going to create a positive chemical reaction, increasing microbiome diversity, increasing your metabolism, detoxing your body, increasing your hydrochloric acid, and helping with the balance of the microbiome diversity. That's like the good guys outweighing the bad guys, so you don't have a bunch of candida, yeast, H. pylori, overgrowth in your body. You begin to expel that via your bowel. You have an alkaline ash in your large and small intestines, and then you'll be able to thrive internally by your body beginning to go into the healing mode. So now you're going to have bulkier bowel movement. Your urine will become a little bit darker because sediments, acids, mucus, and toxins will be released through your urine. So you stay hydrated. You eat your fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, your beans, legumes, everything that's on your meal plan. for your blood type, and you thrive. And with doing that, you're just waking up to yourself. You'll eventually get to a point. For me, it happened almost like a light switch went off in a meeting years ago. And you get to a point of mental clarity so much till you just feel so wide open inside of your mind. It's like your crown chakra being activated, like, right? And with that, you get just a thrive of wanting to know yourself, wanting to love yourself. You understand what love is. You understand what peace of mind and mental clarity is. You understand more what patience is. You understand yourself more, because now the toxins and the parasites that were gnawing at you to become the host are no longer thriving. Now you took over your power of your body first. And since you took over your power of your body, now your power in your reality is changing too. Your mindfulness is changing too, because you were once now it needing to be disciplined in here. So all that discipline that you invoke in here by eating right for your blood type and pampering yourself and loving on yourself, now you have an overabundance of it. So since life happens through you first, so now you see that discipline in your physical reality. You see that love and the overabundance of love for yourself in your physical reality. You see that inner strength out here in your reality. You see that manipulation of energy that you did up in here out here in your reality. And so life is just showing you. That's what it's all about. But you got to go in here and show yourself the life that you want to show you. Okay? As within, so without. On earth as it is in heaven. It's the same thing. Okay? All right. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. If you ain't get it today, maybe tomorrow. I'll be back on live at 4 p.m. today. We're going to be talking about the shadow realm. I got I think it's 1 or 2 people that I got to call today on live. And on tomorrow or maybe the next day, we'll start doing some tarot readings. I don't know. Every day going to be different, because guess what? I get bored of the same thing, y'all. I get bored because I got a lot going on up in here as far as my mindfulness and my creative ability. So I get bored with talking about the same thing. I'm not going to be talking about the same thing every day. We're not going to be talking about health and wellness every day. So you might come on here. The backdrop might be different. I might be jumping up and down. I might be doing cards. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing every time. But I'm letting you know, just to preparing you, that you ain't going to be there every day. We ain't going to be talking about no health and wellness every day. The website is there for whenever you're ready. I'm not no marketing lady. You come with me. Come over here with Flo. Leave up out of here with Flo too. But I'm going to be doing what I know that I was born to do. I suggest you do what you was born to do too. This video is from my heart to yours. I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye. Yeah.